Some people ask me, why does the M word affect me so much? Some people say that a word only has power when you give it power. And I thought about that today. I was watching Luke Cage season 1, episode 2. And he mentions the idea that he's tired. Luke Cage, the main character, has a gun pointed to his head, and someone uses that term to him, and he's like, I am tired, I had a long day, but not long enough to understand, and I'm paraphrasing, understand, I don't want to be called that word. I'm a black guy in a predominantly white area. So, understandably, the people who ask me, why does the N word affect you? A word only has power whenever you give it power, is these predominantly white people. And the thing about life is sometimes you don't always understand how to respond to something until something clicks. I work hard. You guys see the videos that I do. Those who know me personally know the things that I do. Know the struggles before me and know what I have to go through on a daily basis. As I break bread with people who don't struggle. Not like I do. Granted, I don't struggle like they do, because their struggle, in my opinion, probably is not all that great. I work hard. I don't accept things I don't work hard for. I don't put the effort into. My brother Bobby, a form came into the mail for both of us, separately. And I took care of that. Signed the forms, printed out the documentations, mailed out, even paid for the postage. Yeah, not that much, but understand what I'm saying. I did all that day. Within the hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I told Bobby he had something that he needed his attention. He needed to sign. He needed to mail out. I told him this Thursday. I told him to his face. I called his brother, my brother, CJ, and said, hey, when you see Bobby, let him know he needs to take care of this. And I called him again. He said, Bobby's about to head out. I called Bobby before he left. I was like, hey, you gotta take care of that. Told him the whole thing. He said he'll take care of it. He'll come back in about 5 minutes. I didn't see him for the rest of the night. The next day that I saw him, I was like, hey, did you take care of that? Actually, no, I didn't even see him. I didn't even see him. I was able to get a hold of him on the phone. I was like, hey, did you get that paper I told you? I told you where it was. I told you what you needed to do. He's like, I'll be over in 5 minutes. I waited about 15, 20 minutes. He didn't show up. I had other things to take care of. My own life. I called later on that night. I was like, hey, I wasn't able to wait up for you. I had other things to take care of. Did you get it? He's like, oh, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, and I picked it up. No, actually, I think someone else told me the words he was saying because he was tired or whatever. And he said he forgot about it. I went down a little bit later, a couple hours later, and I saw the paper in the same place I put it. And I almost guarantee later he's going to blame somebody else for that shit. I take care of my stuff. I do the best I can with what I got. I play the game with the hand that was dealt to me the best I know how, and honestly, I'm doing a pretty damn good job because I'm always tired, but I don't rest. The reason the N word affects me because I work hard with everything in front of me. Now, I'm not the best worker. I'm not. But I do not shy away from it. My work is not always the most graceful, not always the shiniest piece of work, but I get it done. I do my best to get my shit done. I work day in, I work day out. I exhaust myself. I pay my dues. I pay more than what I get, and then I work more to get on top of that. I do not speak for other black people. I'm not a spokesperson for anybody else. Not for Chuck, not for Bobby, CJ, Tyler, Josh, Vincent, Matt, anybody else that I know. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. I'm not a spokesperson for any of that. Even my videos, if you realize there's a trend, even the different and proud, that's my recovery that I'm trying to share. I only speak for me. And I am not worthless. I am not ignorant. I try hard in everything that I do. I just don't hear the words you say. I listen. I do not just say I'm going to do something. I do it. Because your word is your bond. Is all you got. And granted, this whole thing behind me looks like a mess. But this is rebuilding. After my life was torn apart, I worked hard to rebuild it. And it's a mess right now, but it's an organized mess. And I'm working on making it better. Every day I'm awake. These videos, no, people don't just do videos. Even people who get paid by YouTube or whoever to do videos, they don't just do it because I do what I do because I want to do it. I do what I do because I deserve the things that I get through my merit, through my actions. No privilege here. Nobody catching me when I fall. So no, I'm not a nigga. I'm Nicolas. And I work too fucking hard to be considered otherwise. Good night.